Hello, welcome to another set of readings from Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, you guys, today I'm going to do your full moon. This is a mini reading. I don't care how many times I say this. There's always someone that thinks this is a full reading. It is not a full reading. This is just to give you an idea of where you want to set your intentions, okay? Like I said, we've got the full moon coming up, so if you don't know how to set your intentions, go to our full moon playlist, and we have a video there that gives instructions on how to do that. Now, you guys, this is a very, very important full moon. This full moon will be coming in on February 9th at, I've seen two times, 2:33 a.m. and 2:34 a.m., so we know it's somewhere between there. But it will be in the sign of Leo, okay? And again, this is called a super snow moon, okay? And the reason they call it a snow moon because the Native Americans say it around this time, of course, and at this point is really, common sense in a lot of places. This is the time we get a lot of snowfall, okay? And so the Native Americans named it the snow moon. Now, this is a super moon because it's going to be able to sing it's going to appear as if it's very, very close to Earth, okay? So let's just talk about what's going to happen right now by it being in the sign of Leos. Now, Leos, they're very passionate, very playful, they can be theatrical sometimes, but Leos, they are scene stealers, okay? The spotlight just follows them. And, and this is not the best time to kind of have like deep dialogue about any trouble spots that may be in your relationship. This is not a time to talk about that. See, Leos, they're brave. They are courageous. So take this time to do something courageous. Have fun with this full moon. This is a great time to have some champagne by the moonlight, or this is a great time to, begin planning a very memorial Valentine's Day. But just know that let this moon work for you and not against you, okay? Again, this is not a time to have really, really serious conversations. Just, as they say, just go with the flow with this full moon. Now, thank you so much for those who continue to watch our channel. You guys, once again, if you want to get right to your reading, just fast forward this, but I always need to greet those who may be joining us for the first time, so I thank you for that, okay? Do know I read all your comments, and I thank you for all of the positivity that you keep bringing to our channel. Now, just a little bit about this reading. You can apply this to your sun, your moon, your rising, and for some, even your Venus sign. Do remember that the messages may flip-flop, okay? So if it doesn't relate to you, it could relate to your partner. And hello to our cross-watchers, okay? Again, we have this time slated for the full moon energy, so you'll know how to set your, what areas you need to look at to set your intentions, okay? You guys, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video. Right next to the subscribe button is a little bell, so hit that little bell, and every time we release a reading, you'll be notified. And don't forget, we have a Patreon membership, okay? Soon I will be doing the Mercury retrograde survival readings. If you are a member of our Patreon, you'll get an opportunity to get those readings, okay? This is a very, very important time because right now we are in the shadow period for Mercury retrograde. And lastly, don't forget I do have private readings available. So if you would like a private reading, information pertaining to that can be found below. Again, thank you guys so, so much. Thank you for all of your support you continue to give to us. Now, on to your mini reading. Hello, my Taurus. Okay, let's get right into your reading, you guys. Okay, and remember, if you don't know how to set your intentions, make sure you go to our full moon readings, okay, our playlist, okay? Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on February 9th, 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus? All right. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus as they begin to set their intentions on a full moon occurring on February 9th, 2020. Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on February 9th, 2020. Okay. That's 2 there. Okay. Okay. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on February 9th, 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus? All right, let's get a handle on this deck. I feel like these cards are everywhere, Taurus. Just trying to manage them a little better. Okay, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus? Okay, I'm going to keep that there. See if that card is related to that one. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on February 9th, 2020. All right. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So you guys, this could be anybody right now. I feel like this is not just romantic. For some of you, this could just be relating to a soulmate. Remember, soulmate is any relationship. But for some of you, it is a romantic. Could have been somebody you were with in the past. But regardless, separation. Some of you, separation, it could mean that you could be physically separating. In a relationship, could mean that you are preparing to divorce. Could mean that some of you decided you want to move out. Okay. Watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire and not what you fear. So yes, some of you could be going through the transition now of separating from someone. Could be romantic, could be platonic, could be a relative, could be a friend. When you think of separation, you could have just said, listen, I'm not going out with them anymore. That's separation. I feel like some of you are kind of weaning people away that aren't good for your life. Okay, aren't in the space that you need to be to stay positive. Okay, this card fell over here, but let me just keep going this way until we get to this one. A favorable outcome. So again, for those of you who may be going into some type of proceedings where you're separating from someone, it's going to be a favorable outcome for you because look here, God is in charge. Okay, this card is the next one that we're going to go to, but it was on this one. Okay, so watch your thoughts. Here you go, because you're going through a time of emotional healing. It says, as your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So for some of you, whatever happened in the past, Spirit is saying, just watch your thoughts about that. It's important to only think about what you desire and not what you're afraid of, but you need to go through this emotional healing. So with this full moon energy, use that energy to heal yourself emotionally from anybody that you may have had to separate from in the past, okay? Or that you need to separate from now. And communicate clearly. So clearly communicate what your feelings are. Clearly state what you need to say. Don't hold anything back. Be respectful, but make sure it's delivered appropriately. All right, Taurus, listen, this was kind of sweet and to the point here of what you need to set your intentions on, how you need to use this energy to work for you and not against you. Don't forget, we got the Mercury retrograde readings coming up. Join our Patreon. Information pertaining to our Patreon membership can be found below. Until next time, you guys. Bye-bye.